Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel Sashell Speaks Messages. I'm SA. Thanks for returning and thank you for joining this get together. Thank you for all the love, comments, shares, and whatever you do. Every gesture is being appreciated over here. I love you and sending you love all the way from India. So first message is Happy Diwali to my Geminis out there. Okay, lovely Geminis out there, and Happy Halloween as well. So Diwali is the festival of India, wherein we use the decorations and we make rangoli with colors and sparkles, lights, and basically all about lightning and beautifying it. Though there is a storyline to this, that is a different thing because I have to get into your reading. We'll discuss this later on someday. Just like, you know, you celebrate Halloween, there is a reason to that, there is also a reason to that. All right, so Geminis, this is for October 2019. Never bound yourself with the time frames and never force yourself to fit in this. Okay, so let's start. Yes, donations being accepted. I do have other two channels, AS the Moon Enchantress, Rhythm to this channel, where I do soul readings inclusive of other tarots, oracles. Also yes, canvas revolves, wherein there are fun activities, de-stressing, reviews, products, fashion, glamour, everything. Right, so let's start now from this place. Geminis, I could see, actually I was like, you know, I'm going to be using Gothic deck. I was like shuffling this deck and the spirits were trying to contact and they were trying to tell, no, this is not the right time when you will be on the camera. This time I will give you the flip. Okay, and that was the message. So the intuitive message that's coming for you, twin flame, soulmates, connections, whatever is happening in your life, your desires, your passions. I can see that there is a rope, and that rope is actually, I could see white rope, was not so thick but was not so thin, and it was going from some sort of angled position, like it was crossing, and then I could see that there is a pull from both the sides. Okay, this is not, this might be the situation where from both the sides someone is holding it and doing like this. Okay, so this is something that's driving in your life right now also, and it is someone who is not leaving it. Either it is good that they are not leaving it for some cases, because if they do, you're gonna change your route. Okay, or someone doesn't want you to change the route, and that's why they want to be with you on this. Some of you are like just pulling up with some energy, pulling up with something, and you just want to make a balance out here. Okay, and that's why that's a pull. Now if one person leaves it, maybe someone wants, okay, someone is pushing it, like pulling it from one side with full force. I also feel that inside they don't want to hurt the other person. Okay, regardless something is not okay, then also, at least that's what I see. I do see that pulling energies from both the sides, someone is pulling, and individually, like here someone else is here someone else is here, and pull. But I also see that if one person leaves it, either it's good for both of you. Okay, but this is not happening. Okay, it's not, the let go is not happening. That's what I see. The let go is not happening, and which is actually the requirement of the time with Ace of Wands. Some action is needed over here. It is also something that for some cases I do feel, because Ace of Wands is my karma card, so maybe you both are connected with some sort of karma, your circle is on, or this is something that you need to resolve. Okay, that's also your karma, that's also your circle. Maybe you both need closure. Right action is needed over here, so karma is needed. But I also feel that there is something connected with that you want the other person to understand this, but there is something happening which is like both of you are not understanding. That might be the problem. Okay, yeah, the moment I'm cutting the deck, it's coming Two of Wands. Okay, there is something, just look at the card, these are totally different over here. There is something which is like possible ego clash. Okay, or it's someone's anger issues or some sort of agitations going on, prevailing between you both, and this thing won't solve, like a random or rash decision won't solve. I also feel someone is stopping, you know, not to take any random decision. That can also be here, but with the Two of Wands, decision is needed. Two of you are crossing each other's mind, crossing each other's heart, crossing each other's, for various reasons, crossing each other's nerves. Okay, and this is something that you both need, because I could sense over here something that's being pulled, and maybe that pulling energy is not good in the way of like there can be anger, there can be agitation, there can be ego. I just want to shuffle, and I just want right away the card, and I want spirits to contact. Please give me the message. This is for October. Though you never bound yourself with the time, whenever is the right time, this will resonate with you. I want to reach to as many people as possible. Give the guidance. My principle of life is that when I receive, for example, personal readings, okay, I make sure that I am giving them the best of best I can, and I never prefer I take money and I then don't do the reading, because that's against my laws, my personal law. I have promised while I was being chosen for this world, for this community, I will not be wrong. I will not be not promising. I will be promising. Okay, so I believe in that and the decisions, and I do believe in everything over here. Now when I'm stopping, I really want a flip over here, but this is the bottom energy which is coming, the Lover's card. So some of you, yes, Geminis, you are in this position. I do feel that this is specific for you, and I don't want to do this and that. I just want to stick and want you to see this card first of all. So this is the Lover's card, which is Gemini card itself, and I do feel that you are holding on to something in your nerves, something, there is a tension, there is some pull in your life, there is something that maybe you want to cope with, and that's why you're not leaving those things. You should, okay, but you are not doing it. But with the Lover's card, there is also something that someone is trying to tell someone, like there is a pull of me towards you, and I do feel, I don't know why, I do feel over here that there is something in the mid. I said so that there is a cross, so something, that rope, that link is crossing, okay, that crossing link between the place, something, a bridge that we are talking about over here from either side. That bridge can be the problem, that bridge can be the issue, the challenge, the blockage that's not letting both of you to either release or come together. Now that can be the third energy as well, third cases as well, third party, third problem, rumor, anything that is connected with that. Okay, so I do feel that. Okay, fine. So I want spirits to give me the card over here. Okay. Guys, there's a card on the floor and I need that right away. I'll be back. Wow. So you got the card, and the bottom energy is the Sun, which is good. I do see someone wants to reach to the other side, from whichever side, cross that path, cross that blockage, cross that hindrance, and that is like a universal link. The way I used to take out in between you and them and the universal link. So I do feel both of your universal link is about the decision and about that holding on to and not giving up on one another, and then just someone wants to walk in something with you, okay, with the Sun card. They want to cross that loop, they want to break something, they want to break that crystal, basically to let all the light come out, so that there is a clarification. The card that flipped out and was on the floor is 0, the Fool. Now this is someone who is waiting for either someone's return. They want a beginning. I also feel someone is being like ghosted, okay. I do get that message. Someone is being ghosted, and maybe that is the last link, that is the last rope connection that other person doesn't want to leave. That is the source. I do feel that is the only source left between you both, to reconnect or to connect, and neither of you are leaving that, because if you will, the release or the closure will happen, and I do feel both the parties don't want that. So either they want to come and meet on that bridge, that source, That's universal link. At least we are not leaving this link. And that link is, sometimes it's invisible thread from heart to heart, and which is good. 0 is the hope, and the sun is the hope obviously, but 0 is the double hope over here, to that I should wait, that I will not let go, that some possibility is here. That's what I see. There is someone who is hoping things with you, or you are. I see the dare. Whenever I use my playing deck, there's a joker, and I do call it as my dare card, joker. Okay, so with the fool, to fool is the startup of the 0, and 0 is a very important thing, you know that. We're not talking about that, how 0 came in, and then there's a storyline to that also, but it is so important. Whenever there's a 1, and it doesn't matter, and when 0 comes along, means after 1, it creates a digit, it creates important digit, number 10, completion as well. But with 0, I do feel that you people are both in, whether it is a 0 completed, it's done, or you want to make it important by putting 1 over here actually. Okay, I know I'm talking about 0. Also, when there is a 0, you can put any digit, because individually 2 is just 2, but when it's been like obviously 1 and 1, but 2 is 2. If you put it in front of 0, like over here, it's gonna make sense. It will become 20, 10 and 10, right? Oh my god, I'm like Geminis, I'm talking about other things. I know that this month is so amazing, the energies, and lot is happening, you know. 13th of September was very important, many things happened. I even, okay, that's my personal thought, thing that happened, but I tried doing something and then it actually manifested. Okay, that was so amazing. Now the card that's coming over here with the 0, and after that 0, obviously my story goes on. You're getting 4 of Pentacles. Just look at the card, because I really want you people to see the cards. They're amazing. Okay, Gothic is one of my favorite decks, and I actually ordered, I live in India, I actually ordered it from Amazon.com. Okay, so it came all the way from country. I don't know why I'm getting this message, Gemini, that the two pull over here. I said that there is either that's a bridge or that can be the hindrance. Okay, so the mid part of something that's available is actually can be someone who is very cranky, someone who is very creaky, and someone might be creating problems between you both as well, whether you are together, whether you are not, whether there's a reason that you got separated. There's a crook. Okay, there is something that's being created, there is something that's being manipulated, or there's something that's being stopped, not reaching to both of you. But inside of your heart, whether you talk or not, I think you should talk. I see energies dialing numbers. I don't know why I picked up that dial. Used to come in the regular retro phone calls. Someone is reaching to 10. They're calling, okay, and it's not reaching to the other end. It does come to the half position, like tring, and then gone. Or there is something which is being in the mid. I see that someone is trying to cut that rope from the mid part. That is basically a symbolism over here of the link both of you hold. I also get the message that Gemini, maybe you are in, or someone you are dealing with is dealing with someone, so you might be saving your relationship, or you might be involved with someone and they are in relationship with someone and you are involved with that, especially with the Lovers card as well. And with the 3, I picked up that. This could be happening under the layers of at work area as well. So can be or could be organizations, work areas, maybe study areas, something connected with collaboration over here. Okay, so with this 4 of Pentacles and 0 the Fool, I do feel either person is feeling clingy, okay, or you might be dealing with someone who is not opening up about or is not letting go of their own insecurities or complexities. I see the weight is on. I see someone ghosted someone, or someone is not trying to, like, that pull energy over here is just continuing because they know this 4 of Pentacles. I don't know why. As if over here someone is aware that I rule them. Who is ruling over here? If you both are not, who is? The situation. Someone is ruling the situation. Okay, which is weird. There is someone third. And someone is trying to cut the rope. Let me see. I also get someone is trying to gain someone's sympathy because someone needs them, and the contact is needed over here. Look, I'm just getting this in my fingers. 10 of Swords. I talked about tens just now. I talked about the completion, and I am talking about 10 of Swords, which is needed. I do feel that either you both need the closure, you both need to let go of one another that you both are not doing, or you might not be doing some thought. It's loud out there. If you can hear, I don't know whether the camera is capturing or not, the dog is barking, okay, and they are saying to end it. Sometimes, most of the time, dog barks when they want to tell you something important. They want to alert you about something. 10 of Swords is all about you forgiving, also closing. Also, I do feel talking it out. I said you need to talk. This is not happening. If this will not happen, it will continue. I also see someone is thinking either bad about the other person, or there are many misinterpretations to your current situation. That's why won't be able to let go is here. And yes, it's about Knight of Cups. It's about Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces either, or this is about the situation that you went on with someone, okay? Holding in close something, unable to let go of that emotional trail, emotional, how to put that, emotional journey, okay? I was having like yesterday, I could see, actually I could see dolphins, and those were two dancing together in a coil, and I have been using this deck and Silver Witchcraft where there are no dolphins, so it's like something that's coming through. Maybe this message is for you. Maybe that's why I just remembered it and why I saw that. Maybe dolphins are trying to tell you to be a little bit mutual, to have this understanding, okay, because you're very much holding in something, you're very much in complexities because of someone. You need to let go of that. Something is making you drained and is actually making the situation all skeleton, and you don't need that skeleton, right? With the dolphins, I also feel that you both need to be cordial. I see cordial closure also for some of you. I feel that, you know, instead of pulling from both the sides the rope or whatever the link is, you both need to be free. 9 of Pentacles is turning over here. And let me see. You need to do that closure. For that, you both need to wrap that around your palm and then come close and keep that rope in one place. That is closure. I do feel someone is in demand of some sort of peace, and it is old rooted or rest in peace situation which is still lingering on. The 4 of Pentacles, it's also something that's like you are adoring something or something is being adored between you both, which is not actually making any sense. With the rope, I don't see push and pull. With the rope, I only see pull, because you can push the rope. It's so like this, flexible. You can only pull. So while pulling, you're also hurting one another. Yes, Gemini, as I'm shuffling, I need a little bit of time, guys. Many of you have done that, you know, ending. They do come in my fingers, all of like, and it's so compact over here. So the card is Knave of Pentacles. And I'm totally right about that. They do have the knights different and the knaves are pages over here. Okay, so this is Knave of Pentacles. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, you might be dealing with or dealt with, but this situation is all about stop being in a compact state or in a fixed mode, because there is no movement to this unless and until someone does it or do it, and they're not doing it. Okay, so Knave of Pentacles is the weight is on. The weight is on, and this is something that's being actually stopped being in the movement. Okay, something is going slow. It's been reduced. The trials been reduced because they're not coming up because both of you are at the same position and doing the same thing. There is no change of pattern, there is no change of trial, there is nothing that's being changed, and come up situation is not here, Geminis. Okay, the way something started, the way the hopes were connected, it's being put in the situation of ego and they'll do it, and then it's being crumbled with poisonous or regretful communication. And that's why there is a problem that's been on between you both, though this reading is for October. But there is also number 10, which is specific for October as well, where you might be going through this process from last 10 months or so. And I also see that the clarifications are coming in the month of October if you do it. If you will still hold on to that, and if you will not take any step, like Knave of Pentacles, it's stop. I won't do, though you can. Okay, but I also see that there is some message turning up from something dead. That's why I said a call or something. Maybe you will do it. It's something sincerely approaching to some situation to resolve it. And if you do it, it will resolve. it will resolve because it is supposed to be. I also see maybe this is connected with some work area or that you waiting for some email, but this is also 3 of Cups. I do feel someone who is putting being cordial is important, and let's close this or whatever is through this. I also see some third. I talked about that, and in this 3 of Cups it is coming like 3. And with this I also see that someone might help you which is connected with you both. So if this is, you should talk to this one particular energy or source or whatever the source between you both. It is something coming on common grounds with this person, and which is good for you, both of you. Okay, because you're okay. Let me talk about that. What is when you're going to be leaving October, which energy will surround you? Okay, 5 of Cups. 5 of Cups is all about, over here at least, I know that you are disturbed about something, especially in these cards and the intuitive message what I picked. With the 5 of Cups, I do see that you're going to be seeing something for the last time, or you're going to be seeing the old after long for the first time, but you know it. But I also see there are regrets, but there are also closures happening. And it is also connected with, yes, it's gonna be sad, but we are going to be ending this. Okay, it's also your decision. I do feel that now, again, I don't want to confine you with time, but as this month is October and we're going to be leaving it, there will be some decisions that will make you inside that you are not ready for something, but you did it because it was requirement. And it's also something that's not going to be making you very happy, but there is stop to something, stop to some pattern, stop to something that was hurting you, stop to something that was not coming to you, and releasing also, not holding on to anymore, releasing the energies. Yes, I'm gonna see that, I'm gonna hold it, I know that this is dead, but it's also something that you're going to be doing for the sake of yourself. This 5 of Cups will tell you your experiences, and this 5 of Cups will remind you, obviously, it's going to be not making you more disturbed, rather it is important because you are carrying on this, or you're moving yourself, or you are moving in this ghosty situation from a very long time. You need this. So this is basically, though it is like your hopes that was connected with whatever, you are putting a closure to that. Now also, you know that you can do anything with your karma, but I'm the one who is giving the message out here. So whatever is here, I don't know why, but I do feel that you're going to be making peace with this friend, old pal, or what, lover, partner. You're making peace with this person, and it's like you are understanding that it's better to have confusions and it is better to have clarity, right? And if you know that the clarity round is on now, then at least we can stay in contact. This 3 of Cups is saying that at least we'll stay in contact with this particular link, but we're not going to be thinking about other things. So Geminis, I'm going to be using this deck. They have beautiful pictures out here, very beautiful, and especially this one, they're very positive. Don't go on the color and the energy, because whatever the message is will be actually right. I put in the description box which deck I am using over here, especially this one. I think this is Wisdom Oracle, if I'm not wrong. They do have characters and characteristics, like some names also. Okay, so the card is flipping inside. take it as like your heart card, your self card, or the extra message. The bottom energy is number 41. It does have a book, but I do read it as intuitive. Sometimes I take it that as well, but when it is a call, okay? So there's a message written over here, belonging, house of night. Take the energy on whatever you like, okay? If you feel that you have been waiting for something to turn up and to remove all this darkness from your area or regarding your situation, and that's why the wait is still on, and that's why every light is on, means the hope is on, and you feel that they belong to you or you belong to that, but you know that this house of night basically is telling you that it's time to close this chapter, some of you, okay? So the card that turned up is complicated, number 2. And I don't know why, but I want to just take it as the number 2, as the High Priestess energy, though it's totally different over here, but I do take it as so I do feel that something is telling you time and again about what to do about your current situation. And with the High Priestess, I do feel that whatever your intuition is telling you, you're going to be walking on that path now, okay? And complicated, you know that the situation is complicated, you know that you only see complications in this particular area, okay? So why it is and what they're trying to tell you, that you need to resolve this complicated situation, that to turn off the lights, okay? Because all the lights are on, you cannot see something mysterious. If you'll close that, I mean basically you'll see something, and or there will be throw of light on some situations which are complicated. You feel that with that whole energy format that I recently talked about, it's complicated, okay? And the complicated situations need to be resolved one by one, just the way when there is a tangled wind chime and you're taking out every thread so that it can make sense, and it does make sound then, and you can hear that beautiful music. You need to hear that beautiful music, and before that you need to resolve this complicated issue. I do feel the release is very important, especially with the 5 of Cups, because if the hopes are not being rendered to you, there is no purpose to join yourself or join your forces with that energy. You're just seeing something which is actually dead, and you're keeping hopes with someone who is not actually doing any effort over here, or the situation is not unfolding the way it is supposed to. The pull, there is a pull and there is no manifestation. So complicated, resolve it. And I do feel with the complicated, some of you are just making things complicated, though you know the solution, though you know the result, or you know how to resolve it. Actually you know it, okay? Take care guys, I love you, I'll be back soon, bye.